Hello, konnichiwa. I'm Sakura. Today we're diving into the summer 2025 anime season. And let me tell you, this one's looking stacked. Like, seriously. I've got a feeling this summer is going to be one of the biggest anime seasons ever. The hype is real. So, in this video, I'm going to share my personal top 6 picks. The brand new shows I'm the most excited for. Some of these might just end up being the next big thing, so don't miss them. If you're into anime stuff like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just saying. Alright, let's get into it. First up, Gachiakuta. This one's based on a manga from Weekly Shonen magazine, and yep, it's a full-on action anime. So here's the setup. We follow Rudo, a boy who grew up as an orphan in the slums. One day, he gets framed for a crime he didn't commit, and gets thrown into the abyss. Basically, this world's version of hell. Down there, he meets a guy named Engine, who's part of a mysterious group called the Cleaners. Through this encounter, Rudo unlocks a power that lets him bring junk to life, literally giving objects a soul and drawing strength from them. With this new ability, he decides to fight back against discrimination, corruption, and all the messed up systems ruling the world. The original manga even won the Global Special Prize in the 2022 Next Manga Awards, so you know this one's got buzz. What makes Gachiakuta so exciting is that classic shonen vibe, a gritty underdog rising up from the bottom, gaining power in the face of despair. It gives Major Jump series energy, like that thrill of watching someone claw their way out a literal hell. And the art style? Super unique. It mixes in graphic art influences that give it this bold, chaotic feel. I'm so curious how they'll bring that to life in the anime. Studio Bones is handling the adaptation. Yep, the same team behind My Hero Academia. Honestly, the style fits so well, it's kinda perfect. If they can keep the same insane quality we saw in the trailer, this might be one of the best looking anime this summer. If you've already read the manga, drop your fave character in the comments. I want to know who y'all are hyped to see animated. Next up, Onmyou Kaiden Rebirth. Okay, this one's a totally original anime from David Production. Yep, the same studio behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So yeah, expectations? High. The core themes are isekai, time loop, and action. Basically a wild mashup of everything fans love. The story kicks off with a hot-blooded delinquent high schooler named Takopi. After a tragic accident, he wakes up in a strange new world. A high-tech cyber version of ancient Kyoto. Turns out, this is the very same world where his crush, Tsukimiya, also exists. But right after reuniting, they're attacked by some monstrous creatures, and both of them are killed. And then, boom! Takopi wakes up again, back in the same world, just earlier. He realizes he's stuck in a time loop. From that moment on, he makes it his mission to protect Tsukimiya and rewrite their fate, no matter how many times he has to fight and die trying. Honestly, it's giving Steins Gate vibes, not in the sci-fi mechanics, but that emotional time reset twist with high stakes and character-driven action. From the PV, the mix of Heian era Japan aesthetics and futuristic cyberpunk is crazy cool. That blend of history and tech, totally fresh. And since it's an original series, we've got no clue where the story's headed. No spoilers, no manga, just pure anime hype. Also, I just did a JoJo video recently, so if you're into David Productions' work, go check that out too. Now let's talk about Takopi's original sin. This manga originally ran on Jump Plus, and let me tell you, when it dropped, Japanese X, also known as old school Twitter, went wild. It was the trending title every single week. And yeah, I was totally one of those fans refreshing Jump Plus at midnight like, where's the new chapter? Even though it's only 2 volumes long, it broke Jump Plus's all-time view records and sold over 1.45 million copies. That's massive. The story follows Takopi, a weird little alien from space, who lands on Earth and meets an elementary school girl named Shizuka at a park. He's shocked that she doesn't smile at all, so he pulls out his happy tools, which are basically magical gadgets meant to make people happy. Sounds kinda like Doraemon, right? But here's the twist. This series is basically the dark mirror of Doraemon. An anti-Doraemon, if you will. Because no matter how many magical tools you have, fixing human pain and trauma? That's not so easy. And heads up, there's a majorly shocking moment early on that flips the whole tone of the story. So, if you like heavy, emotionally intense plots, this one's for you. For me personally, it totally gave Goodnight Punpun vibes. That kind of deep, unsettling sadness hidden beneath a cute art style. The PV already nails that haunting atmosphere so well. Out of everything coming this season? Yeah, this is my #1 most anticipated anime, no question. Next up, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. This one's a high school romance drama, currently serialized on Magazine Pocket, and it's got all the feels. So here's the setup. There are 2 schools standing side by side. One is Chidori High, a rough and rowdy all-boys school full of delinquents. The other is Kikyo Girls Academy, a super proper elite school for refined young ladies. Our main guy, Rintaro Tsumugi, is a quiet, intimidating second year at Chidori. One day, while helping out at his family's cake shop, he meets a girl named Kaoruko Waguri, and there's an instant spark. Rintaro finds peace and comfort in her presence. But plot twist, Kaoruko is a proud student at Kikyo, and she despises everything about Chidori High. From there, the story follows their growing bond, a slow burn romance full of quiet moments, misunderstandings, and super heartfelt development. What makes this series so special is how gently it explores their emotions. It's not just about love, it's about self-worth, prejudice, and finding beauty in unexpected places. And here's the real kicker. The anime adaptation is being handled by CloverWorks. Yep, that CloverWorks. The team behind Baki the Rock and Spy Family. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they bring this emotional, delicate world to life. If you're into wholesome romance with actual emotional depth, this one might surprise you. Next, A Singing Voice is a Mille-Feuille. This anime is based on a music project that first launched back in 2022, featuring a cast of female voice actors. Now it's finally getting the full anime treatment. The story follows 6 high school girls as they face their personal insecurities and learn to overcome them, all through music. And if you check out YouTube, you'll already find audio dramas and music videos from the project. The MVS, super wholesome. They show the voice actresses training hard to sing a cappella, gradually improving over time, and every video's got over 100,000 views already. It's kinda like last year's hit Girls Band Cry, another anime meets real-life hybrid project where the characters and the cast grow together. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what kind of emotional highs this story will hit. Since it's an original anime, literally anything could happen, which makes it even more fun to watch week to week. Oh, and by the way, my fave voice actress? Definitely Kana Hanazawa. Who's yours? Let me know in the comments. I want to see who y'all are standing. And finally, we've got a double anime adaptation from the super popular manga artist Yama Wayama. First up is Karaoke Iko. This one's about Oka, a third-year middle schooler and the head of his school's choir club, who suddenly gets approached by a local Yakuza guy named Kyuji. Why? Because Kyuji needs help training for, get this, a karaoke competition held inside his gang. Yup. His boss is a total karaoke maniac and hosts this annual sing-off. And if you finish dead last, you get a really bad tattoo from the boss. Like ugly on purpose bad. So Kyuji, desperate to avoid that fate, begs Oka to give him vocal lessons. What follows is a weirdly heartwarming and hilarious dynamic between a straight-laced choir kid and a full-grown Yakuza dude. It's such a weirdly wholesome setup, and I absolutely love the manga, so I'm super hyped for the anime version. The second title, Muchu sa Kimi ni, is a totally different vibe. It's a slice-of-life story following a bunch of ridiculously unique high school boys just living their lives. No big drama, no flashy twists, just the quiet chaos of teenage awkwardness done in this oddly poetic, deadpan way. It's kinda like a coming-of-age story for weirdos, and honestly, that's its charm. If you're into quirky, offbeat shows with a strong author voice, these two are definitely ones to watch this season. And that wraps up my picks for the 6 most hyped new anime of summer 2025. Seriously, this season is looking stacked, with huge manga adaptations, bold original projects, and so many more exciting shows I didn't even have time to cover. So hey, if there's a series you're keeping an eye on, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what y'all are excited about too. And next time, I'll be breaking down the most anticipated sequels of the season, so hit that subscribe button and stay tuned! Bye bye!